Hi, my name is John Henry Soto and welcome to my first video blog. I'm calling this my first video blog because it's the first time that I've done that, so that's the name that I've given to it first. Some of you might know me as a crazy person, others may know me as an insane person. There's a lot of different ways that you can view who I am and what I am. In these videos, I'm going to be discussing certain things about what I'm currently doing, the business and viewpoints, and hopefully impart some type of wisdom as I run through this life of mine, doing things. So today, actually, I'm going to be answering some questions, or actually one question. I'm going to do one question per video. So I get a lot of questions from people, and normally their questions are regarding about what I'm currently doing, and hey, how did you manage to do that? And I'm always willing to just give as much information as I possibly can. If it's mine, it's yours. It's not. I don't have a secret. I don't have anything hidden in my pocket that I could create all this stuff. It's just I'm going through life and experiencing things. So, but I don't take advantage of those questions and then maybe use them to maybe help someone else, or maybe impart that to someone that might actually be able to utilize it at that moment. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to take a little advantage of that and I asked a few friends of mine if they wouldn't mind starting the ball rolling on this, and ask me some questions and stuff. And I have one here from Jamie Ryder Costello. And she says, "Hi, John. There are great many performing artists and musicians who have spent years perfecting their craft, and yet they feel dissatisfied with just covering other person's work. It is apparent that everyone has the capability of creating. Everyone has their own song. My question is, what are some methods that can be used to spark a performer's creative side, and are there any suggestions as to how to boost their confidence in order to make that leap from performer to creator?" Wow, that's a great question. Thank you, Jamie. I have no idea. You're on your own on that one. See you next week. No, I'm just kidding. No, I have, it's difficult because I know what you're saying, and, as we're inspired by artists. We're inspired by other creative elements. So obviously our work is going to always reflect something that has inspired us, So it's okay to be performing other people's work, but as long as you're using it to inspire your own creative direction, and so, for instance, I did this thing called Soto in the Kitchen, right, where I was on the phone, and and a lot of times I was on the phone and doing other silly things. A lot of that is inspired by Bob Newhart, when he did the phone conversations back in on his stand-up and during his TV show days. So it was always something that I always thought was hilarious, and I just started doing it. That was inspired by him. So, our creative abilities extend far further than what has inspired us. That part of that inspires us is just part of us, but we actually can go further than that, and that's what we do. We take a piece of work and we actually extend it, we add to it, we create more. So that's what you can do, Take a piece of music that you love and find out what is it about this music that I really love, and then add to it, or create something based on it, or use that emotion of what that piece makes you feel to create something, Ask yourself questions about, like, what is it about this that I really love? I do that all the time, It's like, whatever it is, I love blues, I love jazz, and what is it about it? I'm not a jazz guitar player, I'm more of a blues guitar, rock guitar player, but I love jazz. Jazz inspires me in a different way than the blues and rock does, but it all inspires me. And how you get, your second part of your question was the confidence. The confidence comes from really just doing it a lot. You getting out there and just doing it a whole lot, and failing and making mistakes and upsetting people. This industry is really, really tough, right? And you're going to get criticized. And the people that are going to criticize you the most are usually friends and family, right? because they don't understand what you're doing, or they're the ones also that have the most confidence to talk to you that way, right? So somebody who maybe doesn't like your work, but they don't know you that well, they might go like, that was nice. And and then they'll go off and they'll say things behind your back. But someone that's close to you might actually tell you, I don't like what you did there. Didn't like it. I don't know what you're going for. And that's fine. You have to be able to absorb those things and be able to build on it, and also defend yourself, defend your work. It's like you don't, you take time to do that. This isn't something that's easy, and it's not for everyone. That's why it's a very rare thing to be an artist that's actually producing and creating and making a living, because that criticism sometimes really brings you down. A second part of that is surrounding yourself with individuals that are extremely confident and supportive and are out there getting the work done and doing things, and not just talking about doing it, but are doing it. Those things are really important. Really creating a group of people that can really support you. All right, that was great. Thank you so much, Jamie, for that question. It was really great. I hope I was able to answer it. If you need anything else, you can always email me at johnhenrysoto@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. This is a subject that I can go on and on and on and on about. So, and that goes for anyone else out there. If you have a question, just send it over to me at johnhenrysoto@gmail, and I'll be more than happy to take it on. If you want to just send me a message, just call me a doodle head, you can do that too, and I would totally appreciate that. So thank you so much. Oh, hold on one second. Let's see. Oh, it's Donald Trump. Hold on. Hello? Hey! How's it going, buddy? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm doing my video, uh-huh. Oh, the wall, yeah. Yeah. Well, I thought we decided it was going to be 10 feet. Higher? Well, I mean, Mexicans aren't that tall. Okay. It's okay. No, don't cry. It's okay. We'll get it's just more cement. I mean, it's more cement. There'll be like another $1 billion, but it's okay, right? Because the Mexicans are paying for it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen. I'm actually tied up here. Let me Skype you in a minute. Okay. All right. You take care. Okay. No, don't cry. It's okay. All right. Bye. All right. So I'm gonna go take care of this guy. Thank you again, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.